let's see. What we got to talk about before we close out here. Did y'all want to talk about 21 Savage being rapper of
What
the
happened with
year?
21?
He's
Who
not
said
rapper of the
that?
year. I mean, there's nothing to say with that. Complex, man. Complex or trash mag or whatever you want to call that website. They have
22? He was.
they they have rapper of the year every year. Like since the beginning of hip hop. Who's the greatest rapper alive?
Yeah.
And they had 21 being the best rapper alive at 22.
That's interesting.
It's trash. That's what it
What's
is.
super interesting about it is that he got out rapped. I mean, he wasn't even like the best rapper on his album. He only dropped one album, right?
I think so. I mean, he does release music pretty because 21 is a weird character to me. I never understood where his place in hip hop was. Like, if he's top 15 popular artist, I don't know where he's at, but I don't know.
He's
I
not
still
best
don't know.
rapper
Like, I
alive no
don't.
matter what. In no way, shape,
Oh,
or
yeah,
form.
that's a fact. He didn't have a great. I mean, he didn't. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah.
I like 21, but in
That's a
no way,
weird
shape, or
list.
form
I didn't
could
know
he
that
ever
was a
be
thing.
best rapper alive. I have to hear something different from what I've ever heard from him.
And this is why, man, this is why all these corporate media hip hop sites are trash. I don't know why people bother talking about them or going clicking on their pages. I don't know why we let like them dictate any part of the culture, they're not for the culture, and I feel like these artists or labels pay for these accolades, man. They're not giving it to somebody because they deserve it. They're giving it to whoever, I don't know, whoever had the best politics. It's a political system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't have too much of a problem if you want to choose, from different people. I just don't understand how you could possibly pick 21. Like that was my real beef with it. It's like, okay, so you want to say it was Drake or I don't know, just name somebody who I personally wouldn't say is at the top. But if you want to put them,
It should have been Nas.
I mean, it should have been Nas, I thought. But I think there's a bunch of other people that could be in line for it. But you definitely can't. I don't see how you get to 21. So I don't even know how the label would try to push that. I don't even know how. I mean, maybe he has a personal relationship with somebody at Complex, but like, why? I don't get it. It doesn't
Yeah.
make no sense. It's not even close to accurate.
I guess because he had a #1 album last year. I don't know.
But isn't that
Right.
mostly Drake? Then wouldn't Drake get the credit for that?
Yeah, I would think so, but I
I
don't know.
mean, at
I
least
just don't
half
see
the
how
credit
Drake
for it.
wouldn't
Yeah,
get
I
the
don't
credit
know how
for
you
it.
get. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, because his albums have reached #1 status before. Like in 2020, his album reached #1 before.
But why wouldn't he be in 2020 then? If you thought that was the reason for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. And we jumped all around this podcast, man. We went from all kinds of different topics, but hopefully people stuck with it. What last thing I want to talk about? What y'all thought about this whole debate about people saying Eminem more impactful to hip hop than Jay-Z, or Jay-Z being more impactful than Eminem? That was on Shaq's podcast, where they were saying that Jay-Z is more impactful than Eminem, and there's just been this general 50 Cent agreed. 50 Cent talked about it, agreed with it. Of course, he said, yeah, Eminem's more impactful than Jay-Z, and so these are two, obviously of the biggest artists in hip hop. Who do you think is more
I
impactful,
mean,
Jay-Z or Eminem?
those Jay-Z is more impactful to the artist. Eminem's more impactful to the fans, I would say.
I would say Jay-Z is more impactful to hip hop culture, and Eminem is more impactful in a broader sense. As in, like when his albums came out, it kind of shifted the mainstream discussion around hip hop at that time to where he was getting crowned for everything. So if you want to say that, if that's the reason why you're giving him the impact credit, that's fine. But Jay-Z had he changed the style a few times, and people follow him. Every time basically, especially.
Did he change the style a few times and people follow him, or did he follow the trends that other people were already doing? Because I feel like it's more the other way around.
I feel like he gets a lot of credit for it, man. I mean, look, I'm not. We gonna have our Jigga hate episode because I got lots of
Man, I
Jigga
can't
hate.
wait.
I got
I
lots
got
of
a
hate for
lot.
Jigga Stan more so
Me too.
really than Jigga, but I think his music is aged very poorly. But so is Eminem. So when you talk about it, it's like as far as the impact goes, I'm gonna have to give Jigga the impact credit because a lot of people follow what he did. He was a trendsetter at the time, especially in the late '90s, early 2000s when he was at his peak. I think the stuff that he did was copied and followed by many, especially in that New York or East Coast type of area.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't know who's
just
trying to be like Eminem.
Oh,
Yeah, I
there's
don't think
definitely people
anyone's
who try
trying
to
to
wait.
be like
Hold
Eminem.
on. There's definitely people who want to be like Eminem. What are you talking about?
Who's the rapper that's a fake Eminem? That's an Eminem. That's an Eminem clearly from his tree of
Well,
rappers.
there's like NF. I
Don't know
mean,
who that
it
is.
depends.
He's not doing the same stuff that Eminem does. He does rap. I get what you're saying about stylistically. So okay,
You could say okay. It depends on. You could say that some people might say that like people like Jordan Lucas is off of is straight. All those people that rap fast or are are angry or
people been
angsty.
rapping fast.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know how that goes. I don't know how you credit Eminem with fast rap. That's a Midwest thing.
Didn't
So
he
that's
just
not
bring
an Eminem
suburban
thing.
kids into hip hop? That's the only impact I'm really giving him.
Well,
Nope. I mean,
but Suburban Kids was already big in the hip hop, man. The Beastie Boys did that. Like, I don't know how that, you know, I don't know how much credit we giving Eminem for that.
Okay, so all right then. So that's fine. So you're saying that he had no impact. Eminem had no impact.
I'm not saying there's no impact. I'm saying his impact is big. I just don't know what the line is. Like when I think about it, I know people that choose to rap like Jigga. I know they quote Jigga bars all the time.
There are people who say that Royce is a fake Eminem. There's people who say that Royce is impact.
I don't understand how you could be a fake Eminem. They come up at the same time and rap different.
And people say that some people might say they rap similar. I don't look. I'm just saying what I've seen on the internet. I don't really agree. But there are a lot of people who say there was this discussion, people saying that Royce or that Eminem is if that Eminem was black, he would just be Royce the 5'9". There's different discussions like that all gone on the internet around this conversation. So I don't know.
I don't agree with that. I don't think anyone's really like Eminem. But
He's one of a kind.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I feel like MGK and Yellow Wolf maybe coming in were like that, but they've both
not Yellow Wolf, but MGK.
I mean, not Yellow. MGK went on his own lane. Now he's doing rock music, rock, rap, whatever. So I don't even think that anymore. But there's not that many white people in rap. He didn't catch on. He didn't start anything new. I don't feel like as far as that goes.
I just don't know who's doing so I'm just trying to think, like, as far as somebody that might be doing some similarly shocking or shock rap type of stuff. You might have like
there's all those people. Okay, there's those people like but there's Hobson.
Hobson is an Eminem clone for sure.
Okay,
he try to and nobody likes him. Or he has
Tyler the Creator when he first came out was more like that early.
I can see that, but Tyler, to which he admits, when he was young, he was just saying a bunch of stupid stuff. Like he would never say those.
Big song that they had that he said he didn't even mean to make or whatever. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it right now. But that's not an Eminem sounded song.
No, you're right. I don't think so. I'm just saying I'm just saying what I'm just throwing out options. So I'm just trying to think of people who I feel like could have been influenced by him. That's all.
I'm sure he was. That's why he came out saying that crazy stuff like Eminem was, and then he realized that's dumb. I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Well, influential is not the same as
impactful is influential are similar words, right? Or don't they?
Okay, but if that's the case, then Jigga is way more influential. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
he's way more influential, and so I don't.
So how many people rap like Jay-Z? How many people are the
people want to rap like Jay-Z?
Yeah, everybody mentions him in a song.
Yeah, mentioning him in a song. People mention Eminem in the songs. People mention him.
Not really. I don't hear a lot of Eminem references when I listen to music like that. But
People reference Eminem, man. People reference Eminem.
I don't know,
People
dog.
reference
Jay-Z
his
is grown man
bars.
daddy out
People,
here, dog.
people quote Eminem. People, I
I
mean,
never hear that.
okay. Well, first of all, the word "stan" is from Eminem.
Okay, but
So
that's
that's
very
a quote.
impactful. Actually, yes.
That's a quote. So that's an impact. I don't want to be. I don't know why I got to be the Eminem defender here. I'm not an Eminem fan. But y'all just making it sound like there's no other
That's
perspective
not what
here.
I said. No, I said that the impact is
Eminem.
not dominant. It's in
Yeah.
hip hop culture. It's the same as
I'm about to
Jay-Z.
say.
Everybody
Yeah.
uses that. They flip that. What do I think of success? It sucks. Too much stress. I mean, Jay-Z flipped it on the song "Success."
How long ago was that?
I don't know. So that was what was that on?
We talk about Jay-Z
second or third
today.
album?
Jay-Z still has new rappers coming out talking about Jigga this. I want to be like Hove did this, like Jigga did that to this day.
Okay,
And people are not saying that
the
about
last
Eminem
reference?
today.
Okay, then tell me your most recent reference of
I mean,
Jay-Z. I don't know. Give me the
so
reference.
many. I'm sure I've listened to Baldy song and he's like Jigga in '93 or somebody.
Oh,
Hov in '96
97
is a
Hove.
Benny song
97 Hove.
or something. Yeah, like all of these songs that come out all the time.
Okay.
Jay-Z is really people daddy out here, dog. Like,
Okay.
oh, Jay-Z raised me, this and that. Like, can't do no wrong.
Yeah,
$10,000 or dinner with Hove and stupid
I
stuff
read an
like
article
that.
yesterday where Wayne was talking about how Jay-Z saved him from tax fraud. Well, he TO'd a bunch of taxes. And Jay-Z helped him out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jay-Z is known for all the different things that he does. I mean,
Oh, for
people
sure.
was going crazy when he dropped that verse for what you call him, but it's been years since we cared about an Eminem verse. I feel like.
Oh, I agree. I agree with that. So, that is, I think, is the clear consensus in like these hip hop circles. But he's still the number one streamed. So he's
I don't think that's a
impactful
clear
to
consensus.
a certain type of people.
I agree with that. I
And
mean,
then
that's fair.
in different type in some groups or in many groups, because it's not just some groups. In many groups, for large numbers of people, he's impactful. But then it seems to be whatever subsection of hip hop it is, whether it is just black people, whether it is just I don't really know what the subsection is, but all of the people on the internet seem to talk poorly about Eminem. That he's not that impactful, that he's not that big a deal, he's overrated, yada yada.
Because I think in the core hip hop fan base and the people that really keep up with the culture specifically and really focus on hip hop culture, he doesn't have that same penetration or that same level of reverence. So, his albums, he'll stream a bunch and he'll do a bunch of numbers, but I can tell you, man, like a lot of rap fans are not really listening to it. So the people that's checking for him aren't exactly what I would call your core hip hop head.
Yeah. Well, we want to hear from people who are fans of these people. I want to hear from the Jay-Z fans. I want to hear from Eminem fans.
Lord, I don't want to hear from them at all.
Yeah, we want to have people with different.
We're about to get called so many types of idiots. What are you talking about? Jay-Z did this and that. Oh,
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we're going to hate on all of your favorite artists, but we would love to have people with different perspectives, in the comments. Like and subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments. We also love to have different people with different perspectives on the show as well. Just let us know if you have, what's your thoughts, and we'll get you on the show sometime.
Yeah, man. We also trying to sell out quickly. So, sponsors, you want to sponsor us? We'll put your ad. I'll put your T-shirt on with your ad on it. I'll put your.
We have bald heads.
I put it right here.
Oh yeah.
Put it right.
Can we
there
get some razor
top.
companies just
something
for men?
like that?
Yeah. Bryson, he needs that Manscaped bag. Gotta get the pubic control, man. Like it's crazy out here. So
exactly.
we need
just for men.
Sponsorships
Saved
right
my
away,
life.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We looking for whatever sponsorships. We be quick to sell out. We will break up in a second. This podcast will be over. as soon as we get a bag. So let us know if you're looking to find some people that's bald headed to advertise for your company.
That's funny.
I like how y'all leaving me out of the sponsorship. That's crazy.
A Head and Shoulders deal. What are you talking about?
Me and Bryson didn't talk about this in advance. We're not gonna take the bag
It's
and
happened to
run.
be fun. Yeah.
That's crazy.
We have a new podcast like Roll Your Mouth. It's gonna be two bald
exactly.
dudes.
Yeah.
Like, we left that other podcast, man. This dude was
Had too
doing
much
deals
hair.
without us.
Yeah, the Head and Shoulders deal. They're trying to get us one. That's funny.
All right. Y'all, peace, y'all. Yeah, have a good one.